In 20 days, we will elect the next president of the United States. We live in a time where the distinction between the haves and the have-nots is becoming increasingly apparent. Nowhere is this more evident than in our healthcare industry. Our next president will have to fight for a free market system in which all can compete, own a piece of the American dream, and participate in a fair and equitable economic system. Our economy has become the playground of the rich at the expense of the poor. And we have to elect a president who will ensure that success in our nation is based on imagination, innovation, invention, and the courage to simply try. It can't be based on greed, manipulation, and the exclusivity of cronyism. Again, we're in a situation where we have to choose a presidential candidate who sees all Americans in his vision for our country, and not just some Americans. We have to select a presidential candidate who not only has a plan, but he has a philosophy that's based on change for everyone. I believe that candidate is Senator Barack Obama. And I don't believe his plan robs us of our freedoms. Look, in America right now, 47 million people do not have health insurance because it's increasingly unaffordable, not only to individuals, but also to businesses. Since 1970, the number of physicians in our nation has increased by 40%. And at the same time, administrators who manage the bureaucracy of the healthcare industry, they've increased by 3,000%. Most of what we pay for in the healthcare industry is the bureaucratic sludge of paperwork, systems management, and marketing. At the heart of a free market system is the freedom of trade. And it's not the goal of either one of these campaigns to eliminate a system that has made our nation great. But any intelligent and rational human being understands that man is imperfect and whatever system he creates is imperfect. And when we see that that system does not serve everyone and excludes 47 million people, then we have to be smart enough to work together and make it better without sacrificing our liberties. Senator Barack Obama wants to do that work. And again, he doesn't want to rob you of your freedom. Look, one of the elements of a free market system is the right for every citizen to choose what they want to purchase. Under an Obama administration, you will be able to choose whatever private healthcare plan you want. But if the private sector does not have what you need, you will be able to get a plan from the public sector that's equal to what your congressman has. And under an Obama administration, you may not be able to afford healthcare plans in this society, but he will provide you with a tax credit on any premiums that you pay so that you can afford healthcare. Another element in a free market system is the fact that price is controlled by supply and demand. In America, we pay 30 to 80% more for our medication than other industrialized nations. But under an Obama administration, the importation of safe, well-tested, and approved medications will be permitted so that you will have access to competitive prices and your medication will be less expensive. Another element of a free market system is the progress towards efficiency. And under an Obama administration, we would change to a totally electronic system. This would allow us to save billions of dollars in the healthcare industry as far as labor and paperwork is concerned. And no one would be excluded from healthcare because of pre-existing conditions. No one would be left to suffer in sickness. This is not the destruction of the free market system as some of our opponents ignorantly claim. Freedom of choice will not be threatened. The existence of privately owned healthcare businesses will not be threatened. Price will still be subject to supply and demand. It will not be threatened. This is not socialism. This is the promotion of general welfare. This is the establishment of distributive justice. This is ensuring domestic tranquility. This is allowing everybody to see change, to feel hope, and to experience the pursuit of happiness. In 20 days, we will elect the next president of the United States.